Beaver After Dark is not for all audiences. It will be dealing with adult topics and adult situations. Each host will be giving an opinion and is in no means an expert. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Beaver After Dark. I am Beaver, and tonight I am joined by a man who's silent but deadly, just like his farts. If you're ever in a pickle, just text white trash sugar daddy Robert.
What an introduction. That's such an introduction.
No one ever accused him of looking innocent. The one, the only, Lord Reverend Professor Rusty J. Lugnuts. And our special guest, who is special because, well, that's the bus that she rides. The beauty of the West, Southern California, Jen. How's it going tonight?
Who's written these introductions?
Damn.
This one right here.
Oh my God.
Hello to everybody in the audience.
You're welcome.
Hello.
You're welcome. So I figured since we're going to start the show tonight, I'm going to do a sobriety chest because not chest.
Okay. Hey, Rusty's into that. He wants a sobriety chest.
Yes, I do.
That is a Freudian slip, my dear. Freudian slip. You're thinking about chest right now. We know.
A little bit. Yes, I guess I am. But we are going to do a sobriety chat.
Oh my God.
I still can't say it. I haven't even drank it. I can't say it.
We're just going to find out if motherfuckers are sober.
Yeah, go that way. Do that. Are you sober or not?
We are going to do what's called a sobriety test. And this is specifically, I'm going to say, probably for Rusty. But we'll see what happens. Are you ready? Let me see if you would pass the sobriety test.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. You been drinking?
Well, a couple of drinks, that's all.
Oh, well, you don't mind taking a wee sobriety test. Right then. Would you sleep with my colleague here? Aye? Cuff him.
So, Rusty,
Yeah.
would you sleep with his colleague?
I.
I mean, have you actually looked at her face?
Well, it's kind of, but I can, sure. Why not?
Oh my God. Really, he isn't picky. It's just
really
so
isn't.
sad. It's anything. Let me put it this way. If he walked by a tree and it had one of those like
Novel?
knots, yes, he would like stop, rewind, and look back at it and go, and like
How
assess
you
it.
doing?
I mean,
What's up?
Look here. You're going to go fucking with trees. You got to put two fingers in it. Make sure that hole's empty first.
yes, absolutely.
Nothing worse than sticking it in and getting bit. You know what I mean? Or have come out and you've got maple syrup all over you or whatever. Sap. Oh boy, that would hurt.
No, that might be kind of. I don't
Ew.
know.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't say it, Robert.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh no, he's all.
Let's just not do that. I would like to say no, but thank you for the endorsement, Larry. All right, where do we want to go next? We have a New York woman. We have two Florida people. We have straight from the tap. We have another Florida man. We have a lot of Florida people. Evansville, I think that's Illinois or Indiana.
Probably Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana.
Let's go with it.
And, we also have MRI. What do you want to do first?
Let's go with what Robert said. Yeah.
Where
Robert wants to go
Evansville?
Evansville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I know why Robert wants to go here because he's probably not too far away.
No,
Two
it's
women
about
are in jail.
48 minutes.
Why do you think these two women are in jail?
Is it a
Public
picture?
indecency.
Hmm,
No.
Hit somebody with a hammer.
no. Robert?
Plan does it fit in Walmart?
Yeah.
No. No. Police are saying that they were offering sex in exchange for money at a spa parlor in Evansville.
What's
Oh.
wrong with
Happy endings. I mean, maybe they just had a kink in their and they needed it rubbed out. Right?
that? Yeah,
I don't know, but
see a
Rusty will
problem.
soon be heading to Evansville.
Yeah,
Well,
see
now
a problem.
here's the. I just don't see how hand jobs is necessarily illegal.
Well, maybe you want to hear the rest of the story as Paul
Okay,
Harvey would
Paul.
say.
All right.
Okay.
Oh boy.
First of all, the guy who narked them out, not a
He
good
was
thing.
cool.
But three men did admit to paying a woman for a sexual act at the spa. Now, I'm going to say that, one person's word against another until you hear what they found inside. Are you ready for the list of things they found inside?
Sure.
Inside
Inside
of
of
what?
her?
Her?
Inside the spa.
Oh,
Inside the
See,
spa.
Robert and I, you and I were on the same wavelength. We're all inside of her
Yeah.
or inside the spa. Okay.
Hey, dear
Gotcha.
God. So they found condoms,
Okay.
protective finger coverings. Well, you could use finger coverings to
No.
give a massage. And the condoms,
No, they were paying her to
Condoms?
milk the prostate.
the condoms could have been just in case the finger coverings ran out. Numerous pieces of women's lingerie. Okay, but
That's a giveaway.
lingerie could have just been like a thing that you wore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cases of baby wipes. Well, okay.
That's to wipe off the oil on your back
don't-
after
yeah.
they've
Yeah,
massaged.
that doesn't sound like anything that bad. And
There's something
large
worse.
amounts of cash.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I could have sworn I read an article that said that there were sex toys in there too, like dildos and stuff, but it's not in this article, so I don't know if I pulled the wrong article or not. But anyway,
Here's the thing about the finger coverings, though. You can't say that's instead of a condom or you got micro shit happening. Okay, that's first of all.
no. I'm saying to cover their fingers in case they have to massage a gross person.
Okay, but you would use a whole glove. You're not going to use little finger things. You're going
Yeah.
to use a whole latex glove. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than putting one on each finger. But I thought you were saying, in case a condom didn't work, they could use a finger thing. And I'm like,
Oh no, I'm
they
saying the other way around. If
they
they
got
ran
something
out of
micro
finger
going on.
covers, then they could use the condom. So,
Okay.
but I'm just saying, maybe it's not as bad as they think. Maybe
that
these
place-
people were just helping with, they had a stiff muscle in their
Oh yeah.
penis and they needed to get it rubbed out, like you would in
Oh
your
my God.
thigh or your
Oh,
back
yeah.
or your shoulder. I mean, come on.
Beaver, I got a stiff muscle.
Just because some people reacted in a different way and something happened and there was extra lubricant involved. I mean, how maybe people just read into it too much. I don't know. I'm
It's
just
all
saying.
circumstantial. All circumstantial evidence.
It is,
Yeah, I mean,
unfortunately.
if they don't have like any diehard evidence or somebody fucking snitching, I mean, all they got is maybe.
Right?
No,
But-
she said that there was a guy who snitched.
Yeah, there was a guy who went to police and said that he had a sexual service.
Why
Yeah.
would he tell
Stitches
that?
get stitches or blue
Wait,
balls,
wait,
one of the
wait,
two.
But here's the thing, okay? Why would he walk in and tell that? That would be like going and fucking a hooker and being like, I paid for sex from this hooker. You need to go bust her.
Because he probably
They
got
could
off
charge him too. He's the one that fucking did it. He paid for
solicited.
it.
Solicitation. Isn't that solicitation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably got his happy ending during his massage. And as soon as he went home, his wife wanted something and he couldn't get it because he just had it. And something happened and it came and he just confessed to his wife and then she made him go snitch.
I'm
Or-
sure. Go ahead, Jen.
Or she didn't, the gal at the spa did not satisfy him and therefore pissed, therefore turns her in.
Maybe he should have taken a blue pill.
I bet he wanted more. Like she was
Mhm.
just doing hand jobs and he was trying to tap it. And she's like,
Yep.
no, I'm not into
Yep.
that. And then
He's like, I'm calling
that
on your
sounds
ass.
like a very plausible. Yeah.
right.
I think that is
Mhm.
actually a very good
Does
point.
it have his name?
Are we talking in this?
I feel like somebody should kick his ass for being
What
a
the
snitch.
fuck? Larry, I got a wet nose. What the
You know, means a healthy dog, but what does that mean for you?
means he
You
had
know
his
where
nose
it's
up the
stuck.
dog's butt? I don't know.
Oh. Okay, now I just wiped my nose because I feel like
I
I needed
got
to.
All right.
Bobby
So
Whitehouse, what's up, buddy?
we want to do New York woman or Florida people.
I want to do at least one Florida person but I do want to hear New York. But I thought since you had an abundance of Florida, we could do at least one Florida woman. You said there's a couple Florida women and one Florida man.
I have Florida woman. I think this is Florida woman. Maybe this is Florida man. No, I only have Florida men. New York woman. So we'll do Florida man.
Okay.
Okay. Now this one's kind of interesting. Okay. There is a man who is facing retail theft charges after he stole, let's see, I think it says several thousands. I thought it was like $40,000. Yes. He is being charged with stealing $40,000 of what?
Lingerie.
$40,000.
No.
Lubricant. That's a
Okay,
lot of
P. Diddy.
lubricant.
Okay, J. Diddy. No.
I didn't say baby oil.
Same thing.
KY can be expensive sometimes.
I
You know?
figure it's gonna be something stupid like socks. I swear to
Yeah.
God.
Right? It probably is. You're probably
All right.
right.
Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat?
I don't know why he needs $40,000 worth of jerk
Okay,
socks.
lottery ticket sounds good, but that's a little harder to steal. So let's see if we can let you guess it this way. What he stole, he put into taco seasoning packets to walk out of the store.
Pixie sticks.
$40,000 worth of pixie sticks. What do you think it was?
That's a lot of pixie sticks. Okay, wait. It's going to be something powdery then, or something that he can stick into a
Well,
pouch.
it would have to be smaller, and I mean, like gift cards aren't activated till you pay for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. This one's got me stumped.
Yeah, me too.
What about
All right.
something that you can stick into a packet though? So it's got to be
That's
something
what I'm
small.
saying. It's got to be something small or flat or
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
So Keith Wallace, 39 of Palm Beach, was arrested after he committed this 75 times. He would grab multiple large boxes of trading cards, baseball,
Oh my god.
sporting trading cards, and an equal number of 99-cent taco seasoning packets. He would bring the items to the self-checkout lines, but only pay for the seasoning packets because he would have
Bobby.
the cards. And
Yeah.
he
I
stole
told you it was something dumb.
$40,000. So our baseball Six Spices SIM cards. We got some
Okay.
shit on
So
here.
baseball cards, Pokemon cards, all that kind of shit is worth money. And that's
It
probably
is.
what he was taking a stab at.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But are
But
baseball cards really that lucrative
But
unless
here's
you have
the
something
thing.
that's older that's worth money?
It's coming. Well, that's what I was going to say. So the newer ones, maybe not, but sometimes you can get packs that have like a special one in it. But trading cards are a thing, and it's definitely revamping back up. It definitely is.
Absolutely.
But the newer cards, I don't know that you're going to get so much, but it might be worth something later.
Where you're making money on the new ones is imperfections.
That
Oh,
too.
yeah.
They got a stat wrong, a date wrong, some shit like that, or a rookie card still
I was
worth
going to say
money.
rookie card.
I mean,
Yeah, rookie cards.
by, by this time, a lot of LeBron James cards are still worth money and shit like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's all in what you know.
Yeah.
And plus, what he'd do is he would pick out what the good ones were. He would put them together in this mass bundle deal and just like sell them on marketplace. You know, I got like 1,000 cards for $150, and they're all bullshit because he's already went through them all.
But 70, he did it 75 times. So it's like 74 wasn't enough. Number 75 is when he got
Yeah.
caught.
Well, here's the thing. Pokemon cards would be an optimal steal over baseball cards because more Pokemon cards are worth money than baseball cards.
Especially because you can get rare cards in a Pokemon card pack
Yep.
at any time. But yeah, no, that's here's the stupid thing about that. Like they must have thought he had a serious taco seasoning problem because he probably went to the same damn place, right? And that's how he eventually got caught.
Can you
How did
imagine
they
the taco
know?
people like, wow, our stocks are going up. Let's
Right.
hire more people because we
Yeah.
need to produce more taco seasoning.
Well, here's the thing though that I can't wrap my head around is how did they know it was $40,000 worth of shit? He wasn't
Inventory.
doing that in one pop in the store. So I mean that's pretty hard to keep up with. They're just throwing out a number to charge him with.
Well,
I don't
I'm
know,
sure
Robert,
that
because
they
there
went
is
over-
inventory.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
there's
that they
inventory
went-
and loss prevention, but that don't mean he took them all.
I'm sure because it was committed over a 2-year period that they still had all the security footage and they went through it.
That too.
That's a hell of a lot of trouble over some fucking cards.
It's 40 grand at this point, though, man. It's not 950 where you can walk out and be okay. That's a
They're
lot of
gonna
dough.
prosecute this fucking moron over this shit right here. But yet you got all these idiots walking into stores, snatching shit up and running out with it, and that don't fucking
It
matter.
depends on where you live and what they will allow. But why wait till 40,000? Yeah. Why didn't they do something at 10,000? I agree with you, Scotty. At
Mhm.
this point, if you let him get away with $40,000, that's on you, boo.
That's why
Right.
I don't believe
Who's the idiot?
40,000.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
They
They would have generated numbers so they could stick him with the max charges.
Well, and do
Bro.
remember that they get a write-off for that. They get a write-off for loss, for
Oh,
for
yeah.
losses.
So they
So-
caught him because he was reselling the stuff on eBay. And the $40,000 is the revenue that he generated from the stolen.
Gotcha.
Oh shit! Okay,
Now, that's
that
a
makes
horse of
sense.
a different color.
Yeah,
That
I
Yeah.
realized it as I read it. I reread it and reread it, and that's what it is. I apparently can't comprehend myself.
yeah.
It's
I
late
love that you.
afternoon.
I love that you said it's a horse of a different color. That's amazing. That's an amazing saying. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. That's cool.
Well, if we're gonna
Robert
talk,
always has such cool sayings.
if we're gonna talk about horses, we should go to New
Uh-oh.
York.
All right.
Let's go to New York.
Let's go.
Oh, all right. So, New York woman was detained in the subway riding a horse dressed as
The Headless
Lady-
Horseman.
Lady Godiva.
no,
I was gonna say something.
that
like
would be naked. She was dressed as a arr, pirate, and she was handing out gold coins that were actually chocolates. But
Wait a minute. Since when do pirates go on horses? What the fuck?
listen,
What the
she
fuck is
didn't
happening?
have a fucking boat to take in the subway, so she took a horse. She
Okay,
She
God.
improvised, okay?
Yep.
Police say a New York woman was detained after attempting to ride a horse. Now, I love how they put a full-sized horse. A full-sized horse.
Well, not a mini.
Through a subway station while dressed as a pirate handing out gold chocolate coins to confuse commuters. According to authorities, rush hour riders were left stunned when the woman appeared in pirate attire, complete with costume accessories, leading a horse toward the station entrance as if it were a perfectly reasonable mode of transportation.
Look, We have
My
International
God.
Pirate Day. You know, don't be knocking this girl's hustle. Leave her the fuck alone. Let her play
Uh,
pirate.
hey, arg.
I
You're
mean,
right.
now granted, you could probably charge her for riding a fucking horse in the subway. That's probably a bad idea. But that's pretty
It's probably a
impressive
bad
considering
idea.
how intricate it is to get down there.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
does
mean,
she
how
take it
the
to
steps.
through the turnstile? You know, I mean, does she swipe her fucking subway card and just
She went running and jumped that stall.
Oh,
Screw that
God.
shit. Now she's got to pay a fine because they didn't pay to get in. I don't know.
She
That's not.
was just being a nice citizen and passing out chocolate, people. Why are you mad at her? She's
Did
being a
nobody?
kind human
because
being.
it's New
Hold on a
York?
minute. Did anybody never hear you don't take candy from strangers?
I mean, if that would
That's
have
true.
happened in like Oklahoma or Texas, that would have just been Wednesday. But this was in New York, so they had a fucking issue with it.
I like the tagline in this article that says Florida women may dominate the genre, but New York women just remind everyone it can compete without even trying.
Right, right. Oh my God. That's funny. I mean, I'm now visualizing. I'm a very visual person, so every time you tell a story, I visualize it. I'm just like, I'm seeing this like, arg, here's a little hey penny for you. Oh, sorry, that was a little Irish. Never mind. I totally went off track.
Oh
Oh
my
shit, wrong
God,
show.
Toby's here. Hi, Toby.
Oh, SoCal,
The
Yeah.
toad.
horse of a different color quote that
Uh-huh.
come from Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
When the horses
original?
were changing, right before the horses were changing color, they said they were there to see the wizard and blah blah blah. And he said, "Well, that
Yeah.
was a horse of a different color." And then
Oh shit, I have to go back and watch that. I own the DVD. I gotta watch it again. It's been a minute.
Yeah, and the horse. Every scene, the horse is a
kept
different.
changing color.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I gotta
I
go back and watch it now.
Yeah, me too.
Why you guys gotta give me homework? That's some bullshit right here. I just came in to hang out with you all. Now you're giving me homework.
I just didn't want to
Nobody
take credit for that
said.
quote because that wasn't my OG original. So I mean,
He's just being honest with you, and you're
Yeah.
belittling
I
him.
love that, Robert. But you do have some amazing sayings. Just
yeah.
saying.
He does.
Like when I'm in the audience and I'm watching the show, I'm like, dude, that's fantastic. I got to use that. You have a lot. Plus, when we're in Zoom, you have some pretty funny shit to say. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so
Okay.
what happened? Is she in jail?
She was released on her own recognizances
What
or whatever.
happened to her horse?
I'm sure she's
Beaver.
fine.
Words are hard today.
I know. And FYI, we have one more horse story. Are you ready for this one?
Yes.
It's a
Oh my
video. So
God.
pay attention. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes, I'm ready to pinch it up.
I have been thirsty, but I've never been
Nothing
this
beats
thirsty.
a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200.
What the fuck?
He was just refilling his lemonade.
I'm sorry. Can you replay that real quick? No way. No way was it.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family.
Ew, I want to like vomit.
Oh, me too. I just really do. I just really do.
Hmm.
Ah,
Robert, Rusty, have you ever been so drunk that you decided to drink the piss of a horse?
No, but that's
no.
definitely not the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God. What have you seen in your life that is not the strangest thing you've ever seen?
Well, I mean, a horse is one thing, but like my roommate, he used to pull tins from the bar because he would be like, you know what? I drank a glass of your piss just to fuck you. And next thing you know, they're going home with him, pissing in a glass, and he's drinking it.
No.
Crazy shit.
Well,
I remember
Okay,
you
if
telling that story before, and it freaked me out, and it still annoys me.
if you have a fungus on your
You have
foot,
no
or
idea.
athlete's feet, or whatever. What is? I'm
Yeah.
gonna be a beaver for a second. That's cool. A jellyfish sting. Okay, you can use that for that. But
Yeah.
otherwise, why? Why?
Bede,
Rusty,
you
why?
weird, Rob. You have no idea.
No, I have no.
Larry says, I drink the piss of a chick. And no, you would not. You stop that right now.
Some people's into that, Beeves. I mean, it is. I mean, that was on like season 1 of Pornhub.
No.
And Rusty would know.
Drinking it is better.
Yes, it was, and I didn't agree with it.
Oh God.
No.
No.
Have I?
I don't know. I kind of like that filling up sound it made.
Have I ever been so drunk I drank horse piss? Nay.
Who said that?
Welcome.
Who said that?
Klopp.
That was John Klopp.
Oh, Klopp, of course. I should have known.
I can't. I'm going to turn the show over to Robert. Please, 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 please don't destroy me.
Oh, no.
That is disgusting.
Are we going to go with the Urban Dictionary first?
It is now time for
Yes,
Robert's
and then you
Urban
can do whatever
Dictionary
you
of
need
the
to
Week.
All right. So this
I'm gonna
week's
kill
Urban
myself.
Dictionary is...
By the way, I'm going to pause this here for a second and say, I played the fucking sounder to the Urban Dictionary. And then you say, are we going with the Urban Dictionary first?
I didn't hear the sounder at all.
I
then
did.
I did.
Volume up.
Seriously? All it sounded
Yeah.
like to me was like a bang or something. I didn't hear any music. That's
Oh,
why I
that
asked.
was Rusty banging the desk with his hard
Well,
muscle.
This week's Urban Dictionary is Tuscaloosa beef wrap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God. No.
I-
This is
I
why
talked
I
about
don't like to be on stage because I'm usually like this going, please.
Rusty, do
Please.
you want to take a stab at that being as you're excited?
So I think
feel
it
like
has
you've done
something
it
to do
before.
with. I think it has something to do with a
Oh God.
roast beef inspired or roast beef female that wraps her thing on the, no. Okay.
You might as well
No.
hang it up. SoCal.
No, it's bacon wrapped. Whatever it is, it's bacon wrapped.
Oh no.
Okay, wait,
No.
wait. Wrapping your dick with freshly cooked bacon. Literally, what?
Well,
That's pork, not beef.
no,
but-
that's still pretty far off. So Tuscaloosa
Monday.
beef wrap. When a man wraps his flaccid wiener around another man's hard wiener and then jacks him off
What?
with it to completion.
What?
Wait.
So
Flaccid
basically,
thing wraps around
the hard one.
the hard one, so they're facing each other.
Yeah,
Apparently.
Or he's to the side.
they'd have to almost be facing. I want to ask, since the Toby is in the room, is this a
No.
thing or is this not a thing?
This is not a thing. It's not a thing. It can't be.
Okay,
No.
Wait, Robert. Okay,
Sparkles likes
refuse.
it. Sparkles likes it. She thinks it's fantastic.
okay, wait.
Those
So-
records are sealed.
So repeat yourself. So one's flaccid, one's hard.
Yeah.
They're wrapping bacon around it, or what are they
No.
wrapping?
No bacon. They
Uh,
take
The guy
Oh.
with the flaccid wiener wraps his wiener around the hard one, and then they masturbate.
Yeah, but you can't
Oh,
really call it. You can't really call
Oh,
it masturbate
God.
if there's two people involved.
It's a jerk off. It's a different type
Well,
of
that's
happy.
why it's
Circle
called a
jerk.
Tuscaloosa beef wrap.
Okay.
Oh God.
I would
Alright.
like to say
My
that Jay
dreams.
Sparkles says that that's some Alabama shit.
Right.
Alabama shit.
Rusty,
So-
she just tossed you. She just tossed
Wow.
Listen,
Son of a.
I'm now gonna have dreams about this, and I'm going to kill myself throughout the night. Just so you know, if you don't see me tomorrow, this is what is happening. Just
All right.
saying.
So I'm
Toby
calmer
says,
now.
I can't imagine that's in the Kama Sutra.
Right? No. No.
So I'm calmer now, and I have no intentions of burning shit to the ground anymore, but I still do have a rant. I've noticed it more and more posts where kids are getting in trouble, whether it's a 13-year-old taking a car on a drunken joyride or whatever it is, right? Now everybody in the comments is screaming, lock the parents up because they're responsible for their children. First of all, these are the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet, and we should drown them in the goddamn ocean.
Oh my God.
Because
Robert.
I was raised by my parents pretty shitty, and then I moved on to my grandparents.
Mhm.
And I did a hell of a lot of stuff growing up. Everything from Grand Theft Auto to spray painting shit, fighting, you name it, I did it. And they were all my conscious choices. My parents had nothing to do with it. My grandparents had nothing to do with it. And the thought that these people think that the parents should be locked up for the actions of their kids is just retarded. Go ahead,
This
Soka.
is not class,
I,
Jen. You
I,
don't have to raise your hand. Just
I,
wait till
I, I'm confused. What does this have to do with wrapping a flaccid penis around a hard penis?
Well,
this
it
is
was a
just
rant that I
rant.
told Beaver I actually wanted to go on. And yesterday I was extremely pissed off about it. And I cussed out like, I don't know, 40 people. But it just baffles me that now that's where we've went with it. We want to start locking the parents up for mistakes the kids are consciously deciding to make.
Mm.
So in
I
other words, where
actually,
does this end? You know the old phrase, you're your brother's keeper. So if my brother gets arrested, they're gonna lock me in a cell next to him?
yeah. No, I get what you're saying. And I literally saw a post today about some kid that did something, and like 7 comments in the little bit that I scrolled were literally like, where were the parents? Are we punishing the parents? And I was like, holy shit, this is exactly what Rob's talking about.
I was mad as fuck yesterday. Now that guy that got sentenced to jail for his son doing the school shooting, he bought him a gun for his birthday, and I get that. You know, in the South, that don't go unheard of to buy your child a gun for their birthday, a shotgun or a 22 rifle or whatever. Now, at the end of the day, if I buy my son a gun and he decides for whatever reason to go do something with it, I had nothing to do with it.
Right.
Now, I'm not 100% against them locking this particular guy up because it did come out that his child had severe, like, uh, depression and mental instability, and the red flags were there. He chose to ignore them. It kept getting worse, along with a lot of other things, and it was actually proved. There's documentation of it. And yeah, he's going down, but to charge him with the same exact charges is insane.
Mm-hmm.
He still didn't murder those people, so he shouldn't be in trouble for murder. I mean, at the worst, he should be in trouble for is being a fucking shitty parent. And there's a lot of shitty parents out there. But at the same time, you know, at the end of the day, it's still the kid's decision. They choose.
And it's not even as, I mean, you can make bad decisions as a parent, but it's not always like you. I've known people who have kids, you know, they try to bring them up in the church. They try to, you know, give them every advantage in life, and the kids do stupid stuff because kids are stupid. I mean, kids
I
do
stole a
stupid stuff
vehicle.
because they are stupid.
Took 2 girls a couple of states over because it was a fun fucking idea at the time. One of them was crying that her boyfriend moved and she wanted to go see him. Fuck it. Where's he live? Paxton, Virginia. All right. I'll be right back. And that's where we went. But my grandparents had nothing to do with that decision. So why would they be locked up for it?
Right. Exactly. No, I agree. I understand what you're saying.
And if that shit starts, we're all fucked. It's bad
Yeah.
enough as it is, but you let them start locking you up over dumb shit your kids do, where does it fucking end?
Right. Right.
Yep.
You're right.
Exactly.
I don't, I mean, there are times where I think, why would the parent do something like this? But ultimately, this decision falls on the child. But as parents, you're supposed to guide your child into being a responsible member of society. You know, it doesn't always work out. But that is something that we need to figure out. I mean, broken homes, whatever, you know what I mean?
Well, now I'm not a Christian person by say as far as like going to church and all that bullshit. But what the fuck does it say in the Bible? Like when ain't it like 12 or 13 of you're on your own morally?
Um, I
We
don't
claim
remember.
to be doing it, this is a Christian country. Okay, let him be on his fucking own at 13 morally. If he decides to do that, that's on him.
No, because you could be on your parents. You could be on your parents' insurance until you're 26. You don't even have to be responsible enough to have your own insurance until you're
I
20.
said morally. That's
Well,
different.
morally, you're right. You're right.
There's only a certain
you buy your
age,
kid a
according to
gun?
the Bible, that you're morally responsible for your child.
Hunting.
First of all, why would you buy your kid a gun? Because it's a fucking South. Everybody's got a gun. I went squirrel hunting at 6. I had my first gun by 12.
Mm-hmm. I think my brothers were like 10 or 12. Whenever you can go, I don't know what the age is for hunting. But they got their own guns when they were able to go hunting and stuff.
You take a hunter safety course and all that bullshit, you're good to go.
Yeah, and you have to pass the hunter safety course. You can't just nilly through it. I just never went hunting. Rusty!
The only time you don't have to take the hunter safety course is if you're only doing small game hunting, at least in Tennessee. That's the way it was, like squirrel, rabbit, shit like that. If you want to deer hunt, you got to take the hunter safety course.
I never took a safety course because I never went hunting, but my dad made me learn how to use a gun. I had to learn how to use it. So,
yep.
But
I went to camp at 8 years old and was taught how to shoot a rifle in a Catholic camp.
Interesting.
But, as small children, our dad taught us, if where other people's parents say, if you see a gun, don't touch it. My dad taught us, if you see a gun and you're going to touch it, make sure it's not loaded first.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to carry a 38 Derringer, which I have now. And my brother was like, I don't know, 6. And he left it on the kitchen counter. And my brother come around the corner with that gun in one hand and the bullets in the other and said, Dad, you left this on the counter.
Interesting. My dad used to keep a loaded gun behind his chair.
Yeah.
He used to have I don't know what kind of gun it was. Let's be fair. It was a double barrel shotgun probably.
Yeah.
Because I
12
remember I was home by myself and this guy came walking up my driveway and just stood there staring at the house. And I was kind of scared because I was like, I don't know what to do. I was like 13 at the time. And I remember just grabbing the gun and walking up and standing with it at the window. And the guy took off down the driveway because we lived like up on a hillside. He had no reason to be up there.
And he might have been looking to fuck around. So good for you.
Yeah.
See, I would have stayed right there. I'd have just sat in a chair with a shotgun and waited for him to come on in at that age. Fuck it.
Well, I didn't. I just was scared of him trying to get in the house. So I just went to the big window right where he was standing. I looked out and I held up the gun and he took off. So I was like, but I'm glad that my dad taught me how to not be a victim. Right. But yeah, you're right. You can't. I wanted angry Robert. I'm kind of disappointed.
I've been angry enough this week for everybody. So
yeah, I know. Well, I guess Tame Robert was okay too, but we're going to move on.
It's fucking dumb.
It is. It is.
I'm just saying.
You can't always take.
You'll never convince me otherwise.
You can't make somebody else responsible for somebody else's actions.
Exactly.
But we're going to move on because I have some Florida man stories.
Do it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Now, this one is, I think, pretty serious.
Oh.
So this one is, this guy was found sunburned and disoriented because he had said he was kidnapped and escaped. I mean, kidnapped. Can you imagine? He was found barefoot, severely sunburned, and he had escaped.
Damn.
He was kidnapped by dolphins and forced to build an
jeez.
underwater city. He had been taken against his will by a pod of dolphins for 3 days.
And they raped him too, I'm sure.
He was escorted to a site approximately 40 feet below the surface where they needed help building structures. He told police the dolphins communicated through a series of clicks that he eventually learned to interpret. In 3 days? Wow. You can learn a whole new language in 3 days just by being kidnapped and put underwater. He had drawn an elaborate blueprint in the sand that deputies described as detailed enough to be concerning, including what appears to be condos, a town square, and a recreation center. The dolphins were so satisfied with his work that he would have to go back for phase 2.
Good God.
I can't believe this shit's happening again. When are we going to quit taking that from the fucking dolphins? All right.
I mean, dolphins, how many times have we heard that dolphins are, the sailor's best friend? Maybe they're just making an underwater city in case people drown that they can come and live in the
making
city.
folks rebuild Atlantis. That's what it is.
That's
I mean, it's bad enough you got aliens out here abducting you and trying to fiddle with your butthole, but now you got fucking.
Wait. There's aliens fiddling with the butthole? Is it like Rusty's butthole right now? Is that why he's so
being probed? It's being
Are
probed.
you being probed, Rusty? Is this why you're content?
But, I mean, now you got fucking dolphins wanting you to build them whole underground civilizations. I mean, something's got to give. All right. Trump should attack the dolphins next.
Well, or put up a fence. Put up a fence.
We are
football team.
We are not killing dolphins. We are not.
No, we're not killing dolphins. We're just putting up a fence.
Well,
a really big fence.
I just want you to know that they want this guy.
Cracks me up.
They want this guy to come back. Come back.
Okay. So, is there a breathing apparatus involved at all during this construction of an undersea city? Is there a breathing apparatus for the human?
Once they
That's
get
all I
him
gotta ask.
inside the bubble, he's probably okay. There's probably oxygen underneath the canopy.
Like
we're thinking Atlantis thoughts here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like Bikini Bottom. Remember Bikini Bottom?
Yes. SpongeBob. Come on.
Or the squirrel could go down under the. They have something like
yes.
that.
This motherfucker down there building like Sandy the squirrel.
Oh my God.
Come on.
So amazing. There's so
that's a guy I would do drugs.
$500, Rusty. $500.
I'm here.
Boobies.
You missed Jen's
free boobies. No, you missed Beaver's boobies.
Rusty, here's one for you.
All right.
I just want you to know that I would not suggest doing what this guy did, but you might figure out another way. A 36-year-old Qasimi man is facing multiple charges after he contacted what he believes was an Iranian diplomat via a WhatsApp number he found on a conspiracy forum and offered to exchange his mother-in-law for 2 American hostages and a price reduction on gas.
Oh, so he gets cheaper gas.
According to the arrest
his mother-in-law.
And he gets rid of the mother-in-law. And he saves 2 Americans.
Nice.
According to an arrest report, Carl Benitez drafted a 3-page proposal he titled Unofficial Hostage Exchange Offer, Serious Inquiries Only, and sent it to 4 separate numbers, only one of which responded, which turned out to be a marketing account for a Tehran-based carpet dealership.
Ah, jeez.
Damn. Wait.
Magic carpet.
Dealership.
Yes. Magic carpet, Robert. Come on now.
Let's go on a magic carpet ride. Okay.
Rusty.
One mother-in-law described as experienced in the proposed terms included one mother-in-law described as experienced in conflict, very durable, and speaks her mind, in exchange for 2 unarmed American citizens currently in foreign detention, plus a 30-day freeze on gas prices at or below $3.10 per gallon. A clause stipulating she comes back after 6 months if she wants to be that part is her choice, and a signature line for Iranian government representative and a notary block Benitez had pre-filled himself. I mean, he was very kind to fill out the application himself. When investigators traced the communications, Benitez told them he was acting as an independent diplomatic contractor and asked if there were a finder's fee for successful hostage exchanges.
Oh,
Good
jeez.
Lord.
Good. Seriously, Lord.
His mother-in-law reached for comments by reporters, said she had heard about the offer and called it typical.
Oh,
It's
damn.
typical.
I'd say they into it big time all the time.
Mm.
Yep,
Just let him sleep. He'll be all right.
he's going to be okay. I mean, come on.
And y'all can text it all you want, but he can't hear you.
Rusty. Rusty.
What?
Or Rusty.
Hey, the
I don't know.
honest
You're on a
man-
live show. You might want to fucking be alive. You know, that's all
Right.
I'm saying.
Hello.
You got
Or
fucking
Rusty.
14 minutes. Wake the
I had
fuck up.
I had a
Hey.
long day today.
I know you did, but wake the fuck up. You have 14 minutes. You can
Well-
do it. You can do it, said Cookie Mama. You can do it.
All right. Well, here, I'm going to give you something to wake up about, okay? And then after this, if you want to leave early, I will grant you that so you can go take a nap, okay?
He's
I
already
think
sleeping.
you will
He
like
wasn't
this.
even awake for that question.
All right. Now, this is a picture of a man at a MRI. Are you ready?
Okay.
Guy walks in. I'm going to turn this volume
Yep.
down because you don't really need to hear it. He
Okay.
is helping somebody here, and apparently forgets he is wearing something metal and gets sucked into the
Oh
MRI machine.
shit.
Oh, damn.
Oh fuck.
That's an
Isn't there an
expensive
emergency
mistake.
release? They keep trying to pull on him. Why aren't they shutting the release off?
I don't know.
Here's the thing. From my understanding, they never shut off MRI machines because they take for damn ever to come back up.
Well, in this case, they should have. Because
Yes.
I believe, if I remember the article above correctly, he dies.
Well, he'll be okay.
Shut
Maybe he
up.
should have been
Are
smarter.
you serious? He died?
Hold on. Come on, dipshit.
I mean, that was some fucked up shit right there.
Yeah, footage shows
Oh my
61-year-old Keith McAllister was pulled into an MRI machine in New York. Police say the incident happened in July of 2025 while a study was already underway. McAllister had reportedly entered the machine without authorization to help his wife get up when the machine extremely powerful magnetic field grabbed him, the heavy chain around his neck, and pulled him towards the scanner. So he did
That's
die
his
from
own
it.
stupidity.
Yeah.
I mean, they literally tell you, do you have any but okay, so if you have somebody help you, because say you have anxiety with MRIs, amen. I'm that way. I will do open MRIs. By the way, the open MRI I did was not open and horrifying. I was the patty in a hamburger. It was horrible. And I literally reached out to the guy and I go, okay, back me up, back me up. This is not okay. I had to put myself in the state. Anyway, that's stories with Jen, but whatever. The thing is, when you bring anybody in there, you have to check your fucking metal shit, right?
Well,
Yeah.
they even
Oh my
ask you, do you have
God.
pins? Do you have tattoos from prison?
Do you have a fucking
Tattoos.
watch? Bye.
I know, but hold on. Tattoos of a certain year and back because they use metal in some of the ink. There's a whole
Oh,
list of
Get
shit.
out
of
of there.
why
I
you're
didn't know
not
about the
supposed-
tattoos.
Hell yes. There's a lot of reasons why
Holy
you can't go in there.
shit.
And
Oh
that
my
was his own
God.
stupidity. So I say we give him a Darwin Award and move on.
Well, is it him or is it the tech that should have said whoever came in, hey, do you have any metal pins, metal anything, metal watch, do you have anything? It's on the tech. I feel like it's on the
Mm.
tech
Mm-hmm.
Not if it
I
because.
don't
wasn't
know.
supposed to be in there.
And by the way, this is how crazy I was. I was like when I was at my MRI, I'm like, well, I have a really old fucking like um what is it? Your
The
old
filling,
fillings.
uh,
Yes, I
that
have the
won't
old
do it.
fillings. I'm like, is that going to count? Because I don't want to get sucked up in this thing. And the guy's like,
I
no,
don't want
you're
to get
good.
something. It's like,
Like I could just imagine in this hamburger thing, I'm like, sort of, beep, I'm right up at the top. I mean, I was so scared. I'm like, I was thinking of anything metal on me. Is there anything? Wait, shit, my teeth, shit, mercury. Yeah, mercury. I
But they
guess
ask you, there's like a whole list of shit that I mean,
there
and
is.
pins in any of your joints, any
Mm-hmm.
of that kind
Mm-hmm.
of shit.
yeah,
Pins in your joints is a big deal, especially if you just simply go to an airport. You got to tell them about that.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: if they take you in there, it'll rip that shit out of your leg.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Because my mom has she has metal in her heart when she had a pericardial widow back in the early 80s before they used titanium. So she cannot have an MRI ever. It will literally kill her.
And
And I remember standing with in the hospital years ago, and this she's my mom does not listen when the doctors are talking to her, and she's like, the doctors are like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and I heard him say, I'm gonna order an MRI, and she's just shaking her head, and I'm like, Mom, did you even hear what he said? And she's like, No. I'm like, he just said he's gonna order an MRI. She goes, Oh, I can't have an MRI, and the guy's like, Why not? And I was explaining to him about this heart procedure and stuff. And he's like, No, they use titanium. I'm like, No, not back in 1984. They didn't.
nope.
And the
Yeah.
doctor and this kid is just arguing with me. And I'm like, listen, Doogie, first of all, I,
Doogie.
this,
Listen, Dr. Doogie.
you were not even born when my mom had that procedure. That's how old
Right.
this thing is. And I'm like,
Oh
and
God,
we have
that's
the
so
right to
funny.
refuse any test. We're refusing this. And he kept trying to push it. I'm like, listen, I'm about to jump across this bed at you. You need to leave the room now. And I was getting loud enough that security showed up.
Oh shit.
And the security guard's like, "Is everything okay?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to refuse a test," and he's arguing with me because he thinks I'm retarded, and I'm not. I'm like, "He needs to leave because we're not having this MRI. It's going to kill my mom. He does not believe me." And walked out, and the nurse is like, "You're right." And I'm like, "Why didn't you say something? Why didn't you
Right.
say something if you knew that I was right instead of letting him talk down to me?" And she's like, "Oh, well, I'm not really." I'm like, "You should have said, whatever." So maybe like 2 hours goes by, and all of a sudden this young doctor comes in waving like a white towel, and he's like, "Is it okay to enter?"
No,
And then
So
that's hilarious. But so
wait, what the hell just
glad you
happened?
knew your mom's
Oh, I guess the
history.
internet skipped. You you did want a pissed off Robert rant. You got one. I just thought about this real
oh god,
quick.
here we go.
Today I went to pay my motherfucking motorcycle payment, and I get this Indian girl, and I can't fucking understand a lick of what she's saying. Nicely enough, I said, "Ma'am, I cannot understand your accent. I need to speak to somebody that speaks better English." She said, "Well, you'll just have to call back," and hung up on, hung up. Now,
Mhm.
this is an
Wow.
automated thing, like your work.
Mhm.
The chances I call back, get the same fucking woman.
No way.
She told me to just call back until I got somebody different and hung up.
Wow.
Then when I
Wow.
called back, it was this other Indian girl, but I still couldn't quite make her out. And I was like, I need to speak to a native. And she said, "Okay, I got you," and transferred me. And I took a deep breath and I went to fuck off on that guy that answered the phone after I explained to him that they need to train these motherfuckers better.
Wow.
I told him, I said, "It ain't your fault, and I'm not pissed off at you." I said, "But that bitch just kept telling me to call back and hung up on me when she could have transferred me." What the actual fuck?
Right.
And he should be able to
Yeah.
see who you got because you would have
Yeah,
given your
he
account
said he
information
could
at that
see
point.
it because I told him her name was Angelica. I could make out that part. He said, "Yeah, I see that." He said, "I'm gonna send this over and we're gonna take care of it."
Good.
That's pretty bad.
Um,
Yeah.
Artsy Doodles says, when my husband was 10 years old, he was shot with a shotgun at close range. He was full of BBs. He could not have an MRI. Okay, I have a
That's
Oh
what
question.
yeah,
Does he still have the BBs in him?
I mean, I would think
must have
obviously,
been
but
birdshot instead of lead. Then
Yeah.
what I'm saying is thank God that you knew the history,
Mm-hmm.
because this is what I say, your health history from your relatives is super important, especially if you're kind of like their caretaker or their person, their
Mm-hmm.
their their health person, because you can fuck a person up by not knowing that shit.
Yeah, and that's not the first time I've had to argue with a doctor about this metal in her chest from this pericardial window that she had. Um, I'm sorry that he passed away, RC Doodle. But that is
we are too.
crazy that those BBs were in him the entire time. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That is.
But
They're
I
hard to get out, though. I mean, there's, depending on how
probably
far away it was and everything with the
hmm
pattern,
Hmm.
I mean, they're hard as hell to get out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't even imagine. But I remember twice having to argue with doctors about these MRIs, and I was literally like, "We're just going to decline the test. I'm not going to stand here and argue with you anymore. We're just going to. We have the right to refuse any test that you're offering, and we're declining it." And both of those doctors, within like 2 or 3 hours, ended up coming back and be like, "We called our heart doctor, and you are correct." And I'm like, "Why would you think I'm lying to you? If this test would help, why would I decline it?" I mean, I'm not being a dick. I'm just telling
But
you.
but
Well,
that can be a problem because they're thinking now you're AMA, you're against medical advice,
it,
right?
Mhm.
Where you're saying, no, I'm not against you. I'm just saying she
right.
cannot have this. And thank God they came back, because they probably would have first put in the record AMA, like against medical advice, they're not taking this. But then they came back and said, oh, now I understand. And
Right.
that's in the record. Because if you're AMA, you have no standing at a, like at a if you did a
Do an
lawsuit or
appeal
something,
or
you'd be like,
something.
no, yeah, no, you are AMA. And it's like, fuck you, dude. I seriously told you she can't
Mm,
have one.
Right,
Oh,
right.
anyway, go
terrible
ahead,
Yeah,
Robert. I'm
system.
sorry.
shit is crazy.
No, that first of all, that's terrible, Artsy. Damn, I hate to hear that. And he's lucky he lived through that at that distance. To be honest with you, in the first place, that's
Yeah.
miraculous in itself. Second of all, I run into that shit in a way, and I don't know. It might just be because I'm being petty on it, but it still pisses me off. Is my daughter's had the same pediatrician for 6 fucking years. She's had the same brain surgeon that she sees all the time
Oh, shit.
for what, like 3 years now. And I still have to tell these ignorant motherfuckers every time they walk in the room, she's nonverbal. They stand there and have a conversation with her like we don't even fucking exist
Yeah.
every
Well,
time. And it makes me, now her doctor sees her a lot, and it makes me want to throw that bitch through a window. But why the fuck are you talking to her? She don't understand you. Talk to me.
Yeah.
yeah. But unfortunately, sometimes when it comes to the law, you have to talk to the client, even if the parent's there. You have to talk to the client.
This is my special
But
needs daughter, baby, and
no,
they know that she's a special
babe,
needs fucking
I
whatchamacallit.
get it. I get it. I totally get it. I'm just saying, like, I have clients that can't speak for themselves, so their mom calls me, but I still have to talk to the client, whether they understand me or not.
Hmm.
I just have to.
Well, then
And
they should
so,
tell you that instead of me thinking that I'm having to have a goddamn argument every time I see them.
yeah,
In what part of
yeah,
nonverbal do you not understand, you stupid bitch?
Right. No, I
yeah.
got it. I
Especially
got it.
if that's her primary care doctor and knows this.
Yeah, it's not like the
No,
first time
that's
you've ever thinking.
crazy.
He's in there every month for that shot that stops her little womanhood deal. The
It starts with a
monthly
D.
part of it,
Mm-hmm.
and 'cause she will play
Can't
in it,
remember.
being special needs. She
Sure.
looks like she's going into battle, and
Oh shit.
yeah, like
She's like her
Vikings,
dad.
she just
Fuck with me right now. Well, fuck you
it's
up.
yeah, that was kind of unnerving. When the first time I saw that, I was like, shit, what do we do now?" But that shot helps with that, thank Christ. But yeah,
Right?
it's just it's and she sees her every month. It'd be fucking different if she saw her like once a year, once every
I
6 months.
hear you.
But it's every
That's
time you
pretty
walk in the
crazy.
fucking door. And
That's
she
Did you
knows
ever
crazy.
her by
ask the
first name
doctor?
basis.
Did you ever ask the doctor, why do you feel the need to talk to my daughter knowing that she's nonverbal? Not in a rude way. Like, why the fuck are you talking to my daughter when you know she's nonverbal?
Right.
You're like,
Well,
can I
no,
ask
that's
a
the way I've
question?
talked to her, and she still don't give me an answer.
Well, okay.
Well,
I was gonna say, could you just say something like, I just have a question. You
yeah.
know she's nonverbal. Is there any reason that every week, every time we come, you address her, knowing that she's not gonna understand you, knowing that she's not gonna answer you? Why would
Yeah.
you still continue to speak to her directly?
Ask this question, no fucking answer.
Well,
She's a
that's
little
crazy.
weird, but she's a fantastic doctor. She might be special needs. I don't know.
Yeah.
She might be
Maybe.
special needs.
She
Maybe I'm
might
the
be.
asshole in this equation.
You're the
Well,
asshole in every equation, but you're our
Yep.
asshole, and we love you.
we do. We do love you. And I'm sorry about that because they should know their clients. And this is the problem with the health system today is they don't take the time. They don't
Well,
take the
Mhm.
time to
yeah,
sit
but
there and remember, like put on their chart, child is nonverbal. Speak to parents, even though child is in room. Child can say whatever they want,
right,
but you're speaking for them. This
right.
is a problem.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, but I think it's not just a medical field, it's fucking everywhere. There's no such thing as
Yeah.
customer service anymore. Nobody gives a shit about you at
Hey,
all.
hey.
Beavers,
Okay,
customer
there's no
service.
such thing as
Customer's always
customer
right.
service unless you call Holly, and then she's gonna fix you, but she's gonna talk shit later about it.
I probably will take
She
you to that
will.
place.
She'll probably
All
hang
right.
up and call you a bitch, but she
I
will fucking be polite on the phone.
Hell
That's
yes, she
right.
will.
I just want you to know that I got 2 reviews in the last week at work. One is, my yearly review, which I should find out in the next 2 weeks if I get a pay raise and how much it is. And I had my monthly review this week, and they're already talking about ways to promote me within the
As you
company.
should
That's
be. You're going to
fantastic.
be a
And I
manager in no fucking time,
I am
which is
only there
incredible.
11 months. 11
Hmm.
months.
Not
Well,
even a
it's
year.
because you know your shit. You know, you
And
work at it.
I
Do it.
go above and beyond. I don't push people off. There is nothing worse. So there are certain things, and I don't want to talk about my job because I don't want it associated with this
No,
program,
and
but
I really wouldn't.
there are certain things that people have to do online, and a lot of people get confused, and I walk them through the process.
Right.
And you don't know how many people I have that be like, let me send you an email with a link and you can just follow it from there. And then I get them back and they're like, I don't even understand what to do. Why
Yeah.
didn't you just tell them where to go on the website and then get them at least into the application process so that they can do what they need to do?
Right.
Once you get them to a certain point, it's basically just answering the questions on the screen and hitting next until you
Sure.
submit it. But if
Sure.
they don't know how to get
I
to that
think that
point,
goes a lot of hand in hand with the working at home. Because some people's just lazier because they are fucking home.
yeah, I don't
Well,
know. But
and there's
I make
also
sure I
the
get
fact
them
that
to a point where they can handle it.
there's also, and I love that about you because there are people that need hand holding. They may have anxiety issues or whatever, and or or it needs to be in like a fourth grade language where they like some things, especially law, is so goddamn stupid and so confusing that you just need to bring it down to their level. Literally,
Mhm.
this is my job. I got to bring it down to their level. And I think that it's amazing that you're such a good customer service person that you're willing to do that. And this is why, my friend, you will be a manager in no time, by the end of the year. I
I don't think
guarantee.
I don't think I want to be a manager. And
Be a lead. Be something,
I
because
don't want
you're
to be in charge of other
good.
people. I don't want to be in charge of other people, though. But
That
I
just
would
pisses
like
me
to
off.
move
That's the same thing
into
Bob says. That bugs the fuck out of me. When you're good at your job,
because you have to be
help
politically
others.
correct. You have to be so politically correct when dealing with
No,
people.
you
And you gotta
don't.
listen to them bitch and moan, and I don't want to do that. But
Yes, you have to listen to that.
I would like to move into another department where I'm not taking calls all day long, where I'm doing more with like the regulations and stuff. That would be fun.
Okay, I hear that, but please know that Bob says the same thing. He always says, I don't want to get into management because I don't want to deal with the stupid fucks. But you know what? Somebody has to deal with the stupid fucks, and you guys have that capability.
Hmm.
You do. You do. You do, and he does. And you can make the dumb fucks become less dumb
I
fucks
don't know if y'all can
by
hear me, but
teaching.
I have no sound on my end at all.
We
Like I
can
can't
hear
a
you.
word.
We
Hold on.
can hear you for sure.
We can hear you. That's okay. We're going to be done soon anyway because it's after 10 o'clock my time. But I would like to thank everybody for joining us tonight on Beaver After Dark. Remember, if you want to scar somebody for life, make sure you share the show with them. Make sure you
For sure.
roast them out, and I would say until next week when you hear Robert say, but he can't say anything because he can't hear anything. But I want to thank you guys all for joining. Remember to like, follow, share, and until next week, I guess we'll see you then.